Are you tired of people always telling you what they think you want to hear? If you want truly good advice, take it from me. Ask an asshole. Hit up Aaron Clary at assholeconsulting.com. A link is in the description.
What's up, faggots? Bad Popp here. Wait a minute. Wrong shirt. But I got bad news anyway. I got some static about the Miller High Life sign. All I could really say is just like the bear. It's cheap and it was there. Winning. Kind of like your mama. Every time I go south of 8 Mile. That's your mama. I know, I'm talking shit, but at least I'm not giving a test. And that shit test, gentlemen, is a time-honored tradition done by these can't-understand normal thinkers out there. If you dated one, in this particular instance, you dated them all, because all these women do this to a certain degree. Yeah. Some of these shit tests, gentlemen, they're pretty small and not that big of a deal. But some of them are catastrophic and dudes wind up in prison over that shit. I know, gentlemen, you're asking why. Why do these women always insist on this? Well, I'm gonna tell you why. The main reason is they want to see if they can actually manipulate you. They put out their little feelers. It's kind of like strings that attach to you. And they move that little finger to see if they actually jump for them. Look, Geppetto, I'm a real live boy. Whang. And all of this probing is to answer 3 main questions. Number 1, can they dominate you? Number 2, will you comply with being dominated? And lucky number 3, are you actually worth their time? When I say worth, you know exactly what I'm talking about here. Make it rain, baby. Make it rain. A lot of you women out there are like,
Popp, I don't do that.
Bullshit. When's the last time you crawled in bed with a homeless dude? Never. A lot of you women out there, you might like that facial hair. You like beards and shit. But you like it half as much when it's infested with lice? Or worse yet, crabs or scotchy chingos, which means your little buddies. Ew.
Yeah, well, that's disgusting.
You can buy that special shampoo, and yes, the one that works for your face and head works on your balls. You don't have to buy both of them because it's a fool's game. Not that I would know anything about that or anything. I don't like Space Ghost. Bullshit. Listen, ladies, you fall out of the vaginal meat suit fully equipped to pull this bullshit. It's a factory default setting. All it really has to do is get activated. It's like you have a new computer and everything is running great. And then you hit the wrong key and blue screen of death, baby. It was always capable of this type of mayhem. You just didn't know it. Maybe you did notice it, but it didn't register because they're so cute. My daughter started pulling this shit when they were 2 or 3. And most dudes don't notice it because we're all about collateral damage, not emotional damage. Imagine my surprise. I'm talking to this toddler child of mine between the ages of 2 and 3. And I don't agree with her, and what does she do? She gives me the about face. Where did that come from? Woman, you're 2. Go to your room. And listen, that's just how the shit testing starts. I need a beer. Oh my God. But they don't really perfect it until they get to middle school, or worse yet, high school. Oh my God. Nature flicks that switch, and we're off to the goddamn races. And the young men in this age group, they're absolutely helpless. It's like shooting fish in a barrel. Let's face it, us dudes in high school, we were all dick thinking and we're fucking stupid. Most of you dumbasses out there, you don't even realize you're being shit tested until you put a ring on it. And these women, they become so good at this, it becomes second nature to the point they don't even realize they're doing it. And heaven forbid for you if you call them out on it. Because if that woman has a temper, you're going to find out. In all actuality, there's 3 answers you'll get when you call them out on it. The first answer is what I call the sexual redirect.
Oh, I didn't realize. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, right. And all of you women out there who are saying,
Popp, I don't do that. I have never done that.
Listen, if you have a good rack, you put those things on a platter when you apologize.
So sorry.
And why? Because you know you're dealing with a dick-thinking individual. He's going to go,
oh, okay. She loves me.
Get the fuck out of here. I know it sounds stupid because it actually is. But you know what's worse? It works. The second answer is going to be the anger response.
What? I would never do that.
And if you really step in it, gentlemen, you're going to get the head on a swivel and the 3 snaps. And you're in trouble. No homo on that. No homo. And the third answer, listen, you saw it's all your fault. Well, that's what they do. They flip it around and blame you. You want to know what type of people always need to turn shit around and blame somebody else? I don't know. Guilty people. A lot of women, no, wait a minute. Fuck that. Most women are guilty of shit testing. What? Oh, I can hear it now. I can hear all the screeching harpies going off. Music to my ears, and it warms my black dead heart. But in reality, if you disagree with what I have to say, go ahead and send your email to kissmyass.com, because I really don't care. You can say whatever you fucking want, but I have traversed the circumference of this earth 2 times by foot, and I've seen a lot of shit. And most women don't just start the relationship this way, they end it, and usually it's in the grave. And this continues on all the way through their marriage and culminates in pussy appeasement. Check out the video. It will start off small, something very, very tiny. And it'll get to the point where it puts you in an early grave. I'm walking through the cemetery, and I see a headstone of a dude that dies at like 42 to 45. And then right next to him, you see the headstone of his wife who died 30 years later. All I really have to say is lucky bastard.
Pop, don't let it go. X gon' give it to you. He gon' give it to you. X gon' give it to you.
But hey, we're getting carried away here because we haven't even been to college yet. By the time these women become prostitutes in college, check out the episode. The dudes there stand no chance. Because, dudes, when you're in college, it makes it so easy for these women to noodle slooge you. What the hell? I know you guys like, Pop, what the hell is noodle slooging? That's when they grab you by your dick and pull you around like it was a choker collar or something.
We're going to the movies.
Okay, let's go. These women have become crack shot marksmen in the art of manipulation. Check it out. And most of these dudes don't realize they've been duped like this until they're about 34. And that's where the big head finally overpowers the little head. I was actually fairly young when this originally happened to me. I was like 16. By the time that happened, I was like, wait a minute. This has been going on for a long time. And for you dudes out there who want to recognize a few of the early warning signs, we have a few for you. Because let's face it, a lot of the words and actions at the beginning of a relationship are basically shit testing. Every time your woman shows up late, she's shit testing your patience. This girl shows up once with makeup, once without makeup, because she wants to gauge your reaction. So basically, she wants to know which version of her gets the best results. When you are being shit tested, there is basically 2 ways you can combat this. The best one, and this is probably the easiest one, is just be stoic. Because it is in your best interest to make it absolutely difficult for them to gauge your reactions. I know there's a lot of dudes out there that you have a temper, and that stoic thing will not work for you. When in doubt, asshole it out. And you can just ignore them because we know how much they love that one, huh? I'm gonna speak from experience. Don't you dare try that shit on a Mexican chick, because she will chase you with a bat.
In a society where the deck is increasingly stacked against men, the best chance at a life worth living is to escape the cubicle war. Ditch that soul-sucking job and never look back. Pick up corporate land on Amazon.com today. A link is in the description.
Another basic way to asshole it out is you simply take a page out of their script and flip it around on her. Winning. I know the feminists out there.
Pop, you're gaslighting. That's misogynist.
Fuck you, Space Ghost. In today's world, women do shit to men and the feminists are like, oh, you go, girl. But if a dude pulls that shit on a woman, he gets a javelin in the back. We've all heard it.
You're a sexist, misogynist asshole.
You know what I say? Yes, I am. I am an asshole, but Dennis Leary's got the market on that. I'm a dick by choice. I own that shit, and I will sell it to whoever's buying. I know I kind of sound like a prostitute, but not that I know anything about that or anything. I know you guys are curious of why there's only 2 reactions. One is no reaction, and the other is being an asshole. But I have an answer for that. Assholes get a second chance. And nice guys get parked in the friend zone.
Oh, wait. No, you actually have to get the pussy before you can be whipped by it.
That's right.
And with that, we're going to go down a list of common shit tests that men have to put up with. My personal favorite, which I really mean my least favorite, toilet wars.
Hey, did you put the seat down?
No, put it down yourself.
I'll fall in there.
Because you didn't look. Situational awareness. Now listen, ladies. You truly want equality. Well, I have to lift the lid to do my business, and it's only equality if you have to take it down to do yours. And number 2, and yes, I put it there for a reason, because it's shit. And these are all the minor games that they do to test your limits. Will you drop your plans with your friends just to go hang out with them? And you dudes out there that become isolated and alone because you blew your friends off to hang out with her, and you wind up by yourself? Fuck you. And we covered this in a lot of episodes, but one comes to mind, testiculus redonkulitis. And number 3, gentlemen, is so subtle that you might not even realize it's happening to you. Because if this woman offers to drive and you let her most of the time, guess who's doing the driving in the relationship? It's not you. And the same thing happens in number 4 if the woman offers to pay half when you're on an official date. This might sound a little stupid, but don't you let her. Because if you do, she will hold that shit against you forever. Even though she offered. This is a prime example of how much of a brain housing disconnect they have. And this brain housing disconnect flows right into number 5. When they walk out in a new outfit and they say,
What do you think? Does this make me look fat?
we all know what that answer is. And you need to have that on a hair trigger, because if you hesitate, you're fucked. I know this sounds stupid, again, because it is. And that is why my dating life sucks, because I can't help it. I always tell the truth.
How does my hair look?
Rat nest.
Does this make me look fat?
Yes.
You want me to drive?
No.
Why not?
Because I don't want to have my life flash before my eyes watching you park. These ladies use all of these data points to map your psyche and your character. And they take all that information and they use it against you to drive you into the goddamn ground. There's no joking here. They dirt dart your ass. And these are just the common shit tests. We haven't even talked about the nuclear shit tests. And these are the tests that have a very, very high rate of planting your ass in the ground. Number 1, jealousy shit. I need a beer over this one. There is no upside to this. Even if you pass this shit test, it's manslaughter. And you ladies out there who think jealousy is normal and healthy for a relationship, what the hell are you smoking? And a lot of you dudes, you go home and you talk about one of your female coworkers, because that always ends well, even if it's well-intentioned, and you think those two would be good friends. They won't. And number 2, and we always pick number 2 for a reason, because this is absolute shit. And this is where they try to force you to do things that you are diametrically opposed to. You can either hate it or it doesn't interest you at all, and they will still try to make you fucking do it.
Honey, you want to go see Brokeback Mountain?
Only if we see blue as the warmest color.
Why?
Because, what's better than 2 tits? 4 tits! You want to take me to a movie that shows 2 dicks? Afterwards, you're going to show me 4 tits. Number 3, dudes. Let's say you have a hobby. Because if you have a hobby, it's still early in the relationship. Let's say out behind your house, you have a garage. And in there, you have your dream car. And you've been working on that thing for 3 years because you always wanted this car since you were a young child.
1970 Pontiac Firebird, the car I've always wanted, and now I have it. I rule.
You have spent hours. No, wait a minute. Days. No, it doesn't even quite get there. Weeks, months, years carrying this car out. So she decides one day when you're not there, she's gonna take that car for a little spin. Lo and behold, she smashes up the car, or worst case scenario, totals it. She will say it was an accident, but those of us who have lived through this know this is a nuclear fucking shit test, and she's gauging your reactions. And if you're willing to let this simply go, you are fucking done, and you deserve your fate.
It's no big deal. I'll just spend more hours and days fixing it back up.
No, you won't. Because now that woman knows that that hobby is in direct competition with the attention that she wants. And that's why she smashed that car in the first place. Oh, that's right, I'm sorry. It was an accident. So ladies, I'm just going to put this out there and I'm not going to fucking cut any corners. If you do this type of shit, you're fucking crazy and you should be cut away immediately. Because anyone who's watched this show from the beginning knows you get one crazy point and then you're gone. There is no 3 strikes and you're out bullshit. First offense, you're over the wall in a catapult like a bag of shit. In today's day and age, a lot of these shit tests will begin with a simple text message. And we've all gotten this text message, and if you haven't, it's coming one day. Your phone goes off, you pick it up to look at the message, and all it says is, uh-oh, ... There's only one reason why you get a text like that. She wants you to text back, what is wrong? Wah. And if she responds,
I'm late.
gentlemen, welcome to the mother of all shit tests. No pun intended, just saying. If you want to be an asshole like me, or better yet, a dick, just text back, you were late for work? But no, that's not the type of late that she means. She's talking about the one that ruins panties. And after a couple of lines turn blue, lives, especially your life. But when she says late, it would behoove you to know exactly how late she is. And this is where it pays, gentlemen, to be observant. If she's pulling this shit when she was supposed to start that morning or the day before, she is shit testing you. And your reaction will predict everything. And if you react poorly, it is over. And she's gonna make you pay for it before it is. And if you're dealing with a particularly vindictive cunt, after she takes the test, she'll send you one word, congratulations. She will not tell you if it's positive or negative. She just wants to see if you're gonna freak out. And to that woman out there who pulled this shit on my producer, fuck you. Suck it long, suck it hard, and don't you dare spit it out, because you like it in the box.
Boink! Bad baby, bad baby.
Now, dudes, let's say you ignore all of this craziness and you continue on. Be prepared to go down a long, dark, shitty road. And did I mention the fact that going down this road is very, very expensive? But if you're smart and you want to avoid all of this shit, 4 easy steps. I hate to say it, but number 1, be like me. Tell the truth and just be yourself.
I can't lie!
If it sticks, it sticks. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's like wet spaghetti against the wall. I'd rather have to clean up that than deal with all this garbage. Number 2, learn the value of the word no. Because if you keep saying yes, you're gonna yes man yourself right into an early grave. Just saying.
I'm getting what I deserve. I'm reaping what I sow.
Number 3, do not allow a woman to change you. Because if they do, they lose all respect for you and you're fucked anyway. And this is the most ironic point of it all, because these women spend all of the time in the relationship trying to change you. And if you go along with it, one day you get the I'm not happy talk.
You're not the man I started dating.
No, because you fucking changed me and I let it happen. So ladies, why don't you just be happy with what you got? And shut the fuck up and quit all this goddamn monkey branching shit.
And the truth shall set you free!
Which brings me to my final point, gentlemen. Never, ever, under any circumstances, surrender your power. I know that sounds pretty vague, but it actually encompasses a whole litany of shit. Keep control of your money, set boundaries, and enforce them. Do not surrender your hobbies, but more, don't surrender your passion for a woman. Now, I'm not talking about the passion. I'm talking about shit you fucking love. Because women, they love to sweep all that aside because they want you to be passionate about them. And these women are so goddamn stupid that they don't realize what attracted them to you in the first place was your passion, which they flushed. And you want to know why? Because you build them a bathroom palace instead of fixing the car that they wrecked. Now you have the knowledge, and what you choose to do with it, it's all on you. And me, what am I going to be doing? I don't know. I'm gonna drink me some beer, watch some porn. I mean, Space Ghost. Maybe I'll go shoot some guns, blow some shit up, and drive real fast in a boat and look at titties flopping around on the lake. Winning! Alright, gentlemen, if you like this show, check out the links below and help us out with some of this shit. And while you're at it, please hit the subscribe button and hit the bell, because if you don't... 3 years old she was doing that. 3. I knew I was just gonna have daughters, man. I knew it. Yeah. Even the second one, they're like, oh, it's a boy. We saw it on the ultrasound. I'm like, nope. It's a girl. She painted the room blue and everything. When it showed up, girl. Looked like Elvis, but it was a girl. If you're a father and you have a son, you only really gotta worry about one penis. If you have a daughter, you gotta worry about 4 billion penises.